I mentioned earlier that reducing the schedule or reducing the bandwidth of a replication connection can also have the effect of having two people perhaps make changes on a file before that file can be replicated or before one's changes can be replicated to the other. Well, very large files also have a similar situation because just the amount of time required to get the file transferred from one location to the other can be longer than the amount of time between when the original file was changed and some other user attempts to make a change in the target location. And so for that purpose, here with DFSR, there is also a staging location that's created for files that exceed a certain size. If we come down here and take a look at either of the two servers that are participating in this replication connection, if I right-click here and choose Properties, I can take a look here under the Staging tab at the location where this staging path actually exists. Here in eCompany Shared, the DFS private location and staging is a separate folder where files are transferred to, in this case, those that are over 4096 megabytes. These files are transferred to this location to be staged before they're transferred to another location. The use of this staging folder enables us to have a bit of a queue for these changes to occur so they're replicated to the other location, the target location, without worrying about there being any modifications or changes by users during the process of the transfer. Now you can here change the staging path. You can here also change what the quota would be for the file size to be used for staging. I do also want to show you that if I come down here back to PowerShell and take a look at the command get DFSR membership, it's this location where we can adjust also this staging path and the staging path quota in megabytes as well. So if you need the abilities to perhaps change what the quota is, if you need to change where that staging path would be, maybe if you have some very large files you're concerned about, this is a mechanism that you can use to ensure those files stay integral as they end up being transferred around your network.